Good morning, students. Next, chapter 9, differential equations. We have just completed chapter 8, application of integrals, and now chapter 9, differential equations. Any equation which involves derivatives of a dependent variable with respect to some independent variable is called differential equation. For example, dy by dx plus x cos x equal to 0 and d square y by dx square plus dy by dx whole cube equal to 0. These are all some examples of differential equations. There are two types of differential equation. One is partial differential equation, that is, in the partial differential equation, one dependent variable, we have derivatives of one dependent variable with respect to one or more than one independent variable is called partial differential equation. But in an ordinary differential equation, we have one dependent variable with respect to only one independent variable, that is dy. We are differentiating y with respect to only one independent variable, that is x, of some orders. Here with this first order, it is second order. So likewise is called ordinary differential equation. Now we are going to study only ordinary differential equation. Now take your second volume maths book and go to page number 380. Here they given you a note, that is, we shall prefer to use the following notations for derivatives. That means dy by dx is equal to y dash, whereas d square y by dx square have the notation y double dash, and d cube y by dx cube, that is third order derivative, is y triple dash, and so on, etc. So for derivatives of higher order, it will be convenient to use so many dashes as super suffix. Therefore we use our notation yn for nth order derivative. Here you can use y1 for dy by dx also. In general, yn for dny divided by dx power n. So this is d power yn divided by dx power n. So this is nth order derivative. So it is difficult for us to put so many super suffixes. So we used to do like this also. Order of a differential equation. Order of a differential equations. Order of a differential equation. Consider dy by dx plus x sin x equal to 0 and d square y by dx square plus dy by dx whole square equal to 0 and dy by dx y into dy by dx plus x into d square y by dx square plus 7 d cube y by dx cube equal to 0. So these are all some examples of ordinary differential equations in which we have only one order, that is first order derivative. It involves, this differential equation involves only first order derivative, that is only one time we have differentiated y, dependent variable y, with respect to x. So it is dy by dx. But in the second case, we have two types of, two orders. First one is dy by dx, first order derivative, as well as second order derivative also. Here we have in this equation. In this third equation, we have first order, second order, as well as third order. So in a differential equation, the highest order of the differential equation is called the order of the differential equation. Here the highest order, we have only one. So here order equal to 1. Whereas in this case we have both, whereas the highest order is 2. Therefore here we have order of this differential equation equal to 2. In the third case, the order is clearly 3. So this is the order of the differential equation is the highest order of the highest order of the derivative in the differential degree of a differential equation. Let us take examples from the book itself. I give you the examples which are given in the book. Now d cube y by dx cube plus 2 into d square y by dx square whole square minus dy by dx plus y equal to 0. And the second equation is dy by dx the whole square plus dy by dx minus sin square y equal to 0. The next one is dy by dx plus sin of dy by dx equal to 0. So there are 3 cases. We need to find the degree of the differential equation. Here there are first order derivative, second order derivative, third order derivative. Even though the power is 2, but we have to consider the power of the highest order of the derivative of the differential equation. In this differential equation, the highest order is 3, whose power is the degree of the differential equation. For this differential equation, the highest order is 3. For this highest order is 3. Therefore, the highest degree of the highest order is 1. Therefore, here degree is 1, not 2, because we have to consider the degree of the higher order derivative, highest order derivative. Here there are same derivative of 2 different degrees. Here dy by dx only, here dy by dx the whole square. So the order may be 1, that is the higher order is only 1, that is, so order equal to 1 only, whereas the highest degree of the same order means 2, here 1 2, so order 1, but the highest degree of the same order is 2. So therefore here it is degree of the differential equation is 2. And consider this equation. Here we have to tell you one thing. Comparing other two, it is not a polynomial in derivative. Here it is a polynomial in a derivative, because there is no radical symbol, and also irrespective of the orders. That means the order are free from some other trigonometric ratios, logarithmic, exponential, something like that. So this is a polynomial in derivative. This is also a polynomial in derivative, but this is not a polynomial in derivative. Therefore, the order may be, we can tell the order, that is order is 1. Here it is also a differential equation, but whose derivative, the order of the highest derivative is 1, that is order equal to 1, whereas degree is not defined, because we can't take dy by dx as consideration. So degree not defined. In this case, we cannot say the degree of the differential equation. Next, exercise 9.1. I have written all the questions, that means up to 10. They ask you to write the degree and order of the differential equations. Here it is a differential equation whose order is 4. It is the highest order derivative, and seeing this, sin of y triple derivative means sin of d cube y by dx cube. So it is not a polynomial in derivative. Therefore, the degree not defined. And this is a differential equation whose highest order is 1. So order 1. And degree of the highest order is also 1, that is y dash whole power 1 only. So degree 1. And here there are first order, second order. Therefore, the highest order is order. So 2 is the order of the differential equation, and power of the highest order is 1. So degree 1 only. And here there are 2 orders, that is, even though it is, d square by dx square is the order 2, and even though it is a differential equation, the derivative involves within the trigonometric ratio, therefore it is not a polynomial in derivative, therefore we have no degree. We can't say this is the degree of the differential equation, therefore we can write it is not defined. Here the fifth one, the order is second order and whose corresponding degree is 1. Here the highest is order is 3 and whose power is degree is 2, order 3 and its degree is 1. Here order 1 degree 1, for this order 2 degree 1, here the order 2 whereas its degree is 1. So these are all the order and their corresponding degree. We are given 2 objective questions in the exercise 9.1, 11 and 12. On seeing itself we can understand which will be the answer. So next let me go start with general and particular solutions of a differential equation. General and particular solutions of a differential equations. Look at here, let dy by dx equal to e power x be a differential equation. Now let y equal to some function of x. So this will be the solution for this differential equation. That means we have to find the integral curve. That means dy, rewriting, we can write this equation as dy equal to e power x into dx. Now integrating on both sides, we have integral dy equal to integral e power x into dx. So when integral dy is nothing but y, we have the integrating e power x, we have e power x, and there exists one arbitrary constant, that is plus c. So this is a general solution of a differential equation. Here y equal to e power x plus c is the general solution of differential equation dy by dx plus e power x. That means if you differentiate, you will get the differential equation. That means differentiate, y becomes dy by dx e power x and the constant vanishes, so that is 0. Therefore dy by dx equal to e power x is the differential equation whose corresponding general solution is y equal to e power x plus c. Why we are saying the general equation solution means, if an equation, that is a solution of the differential equation, contains one or more arbitrary constants, then we can say the solution is the general solution. Suppose if we are given find particular solution of the differential equation y equal to dy by dx equal to e power x, given that when x equal to 0, y equal to 1. Now integrate dy equal to e power x into dx. Integrating on both sides, we have y equal to e power x plus c. When you substitute x equal to 0, you have to put y equal to 1. Therefore y equal to 1 e power 0 plus c. That means 1 equal to e power 0 means 1 plus c, which gives c equal to 0. So this is a real value. So the answer is y equal to e power x only. Now this is the particular solution. That means if there is no arbitrary constant in a solution, if there exists arbitrary constant, then the solution becomes general solution. If there is no arbitrary constant, that is we have eliminated arbitrary constant, substituting some values for it, it is called a particular solution. Next, exercise 9.2. Exercise 9.2. In each of the exercise 1 to 10, verify that the given function explicit or implicit is a solution of the corresponding differential equation. First one is 1, y equal to e power x plus 1. The given, this is the solution, this is the differential equation, y double dash minus y dash equal to 0. Here the term explicit or implicit, explicit means when you differentiate the function you will directly get the solution. I mean when you differentiate the function you will be getting the differential equation directly. That is called explicit. In Tamil வெளிப்படையான, நாம் டிஃப்ரென்ஷியேட் பண்ணி உடனே ஆன்சர் டேரெக்டாகவே வந்துடுச்சுன்னா அது வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளிசிட். சப்போஸ் இன் சம் கேசஸ் டேரெக்டாக வராது, அப்போ நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும்னா அதை வந்து சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ணணும் கொடுத்துருக்கிற ஈக்குவேஷன்லேயே, அல்லது வேறு ஏதாவது ஒரு அரித்மெட்டிக் ஆப்ரேஷன் ஏதாவது தேவைப்படும். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறதுக்கு பேர் தான் இம்ப்ளிசிட், அதாவது இன்டைரக்டாக இருக்கிறது. ஸோ let us check the following problems whether it is a solution or not. First one is given. Now differentiating, let us use y dash y double dash like that. Instead of dy by dx, d square by dx square. So y dash is the first derivative, y double dash is second derivative, y triple dash is the third order derivative. Now differentiating, we have y dash equal to e power x and it is 0. Here we need y double dash also. So differentiating again we have y double dash equal to again e power x only. Now LHS, y double dash minus y dash equal to y double dash is e power x minus y dash is also e power x, which is equal to 0. Therefore we got the differential equation here. Therefore the LHS is a solution of the differential equation given in the RHS. So it is a solution of this differential equation. Similarly, second problem. Question number 2. We are given, 2. We are given y equal to x square plus 2x plus c, whereas the its corresponding differential equation is y dash minus 2x minus 2 equal to 0. So we have to check, that is differentiating y equal to y dash. So y become y dash, y square x square means 2x plus 2x, differentiating 2x 2, this 0. So bring all this here, y dash minus 2x minus 2 equal to 0. So this is an explicit solution, that is we obtained it directly by differentiating and arranging this. So it is an explicit. So LHS, this one is a solution of the differential equation given in the second one. The first one is the solution of the second one. And third one, problem number 3, y equal to cos x plus c, whereas given in y dash plus sin x. So differentiating y dash equal to minus sin x or y dash plus sin x equal to 0, which is equal to the given differential equation. Therefore the first one is a solution of the second one, differential equation. Question number 4, y equal to root of 1 plus x square. We were given y dash equal to xy divided by 1 plus x square. Say this is the first equation. Now differentiate, y dash equal to root of something is 1 by 2 into root of something 1 plus x square. Differentiating 1 plus x square we have 2x. So this is x divided by root of 1 plus x square. So we need, if we bring y here, it is y dash by y. So this is second equation, divide second equation by first equation by y dash by y equal to, that is x by root of 1 plus x square What is y? Here we have to divide by y on both sides. Here write y. Here write y equal to root of 1 plus x square. Therefore, it is divided by 1 plus root of 1 plus x square. The numerator itself a fraction, so make the denominator as a fraction. That is equal to x by root of 1 plus x square into 1 by root of 1 plus x square. So, which is equal to x by 1 plus x square. Now, bring the y to the right. Therefore, we have y dash equal to y into, that is xy divided by 1 plus x square. So, this is what they given. Therefore, the first one solution, this is the solution of the differential equation given. Question number 5. Y equal to ax. We are given xy dash equal to y such that x is not equal to 0. Differentiate. Say this is 1. Differentiate first equation y dash equal to a. Now we can't do anything. So we have to substitute the value of here. First, from the first equation we have a equal to y by x. So substitute 1 in 2. Say this is 2. Now y equal to ax means a equal to y by x. Substitute value of a in second equation. So y dash equal to y by x. So which gives x y dash equal to y. So this is what they have given. Therefore, y equal to a dash x is a solution of the differential equation x y dash equal to. Question number 6. Y equal to x sin x. They given the corresponding differential equation is x y dash equal to y plus x into root of x square minus y square, such that x is not equal to 0 and x is greater than y, x is less than minus y. Differentiating. Here only one order involves, therefore we have to differentiate one time only. So y dash equal to, it is u into v dash, that is x into differentiating sin x cos x plus sin x into differentiating x will be 1. So this is y dash equal to x cos x plus sin x, but we need x into y dash. So multiply by x on both sides. We have x y dash equal to x square cos x plus x sin x. X sin x is nothing but y. So here we are given y equal to x sin x. So we can replace x sin x by y, but we have to modify it. From the given y equal to x sin x is given, y equal to x sin x given. So sin x equal to y by x. So cos x equal to root of 1 minus sin square x, which is equal to root of 1 minus y square by x square, or root of x square minus y square divided by x. This is what cos x. So substituting those values here, that is x y dash equal to x square into, instead of cos x we can write root of x square minus y square divided by x, plus instead of x sin x we can replace it by y. So eliminating one thing, we have x y dash equal to x into root of x square minus y square plus y. Actually they given this one only. So the LHS is the first, the given function is a solution of corresponding differential equation. Next question number 7. xy equal to log y plus c. They are given the corresponding differential equation is y dash equal to y square by 1 minus xy, such that xy is not equal to 1. Say this is first equation. Differentiating the equation, we have x into y dash plus y. Here uv x into differentiating y, we have y dash, plus y into differentiating x, we have 1 equal to log y means 1 by y, and again differentiating y, it is y dash, and the arbitrary constant vanish, that is equal to 0. Now bring the y here, that is x y y dash plus y square equal to y dash. Here bring the y to the left, that is x y y dash plus y square equal to y dash. Now let me write LHS RHS in the another form, that is y dash equal to x y y dash plus y square. Now in this bring here y dash minus xy y dash equal to y dash minus xy y dash equal to y square, and take the y dash as common. So 1 minus xy into y dash equal to y square, or y dash equal to y square divided by 1 minus xy. So we got the solution, solution for this, that is y dash, this is xy equal to log y plus c is a solution of the differential equation, y dash equal to y square by 1 minus x. Next to question number 8, y minus cos y equal to x, and the corresponding differential equation is y sin y plus cos y plus x into y dash equal to y. Say this is equation 1, and differentiating we have y, differentiating y, we have y dash minus of differentiating cos y, it will become minus sin y, that is plus sin y, into differentiating y, we have y dash equal to differentiating x, we have 1, multiply by y on both sides, y on both sides. So we have y here, therefore multiply, this is y dash plus y dash sin y equal to y, taking y dash as common here. So it is y dash into y plus y sin y plus y sin y sin y equal to y. So y dash equal to into y means x plus cos y. So x plus cos y plus y sin y equal to y. So this is what they given, that is y sin y plus cos y plus x into y dash equal to y. So therefore y minus cos y equal to x is the solution of the difference. Next question number 9, x plus y equal to tan inverse of y, and the corresponding differential equation given as y square y dash plus y square plus 1 equal to 0. Differentiating we have x means 1, y means y dash equal to tan inverse of y means 1 by 1 plus y square, and differentiating y, we have y dash. So bring it to the left, 1 plus y square into 1 plus y dash equal to y dash, that is, so multiply by first 1, that is 1 plus y dash and plus y square and plus y dash y square plus y square y dash equal to y dash. So eliminating these two, we have 1 plus y square plus y square y dash equal to 0, or taking in order y square y dash plus y square plus 1 equal to 0. So we got the differential equation. Therefore x plus y equal to tan inverse of y is a solution of the given differential equation. And question number 10. In the question number 10, we are given y equal to root of a square minus x square and x belongs to minus a to a, whose corresponding differential equation to be verified is x plus y into dy by dx equal to 0. Squaring on both sides in order to eliminate the square root. So, we have y square equal to a square minus x square, and differentiating we have 2y into y dash. Here using power rule 2y, and differentiating y we have y dash equal to, it is 0 and it is minus 2x. So, bring here 2x plus 2y into, instead of y dash put dy by dx equal to 0. Now divide by 2. We have x plus y into dy by dx equal to 0. So, which is a given differential equation. Therefore, y equal to root of a square minus x square is a solution of x plus y into dy by dx equal to. Question number 11. The number of arbitrary constants in the general solution of a differential equation of fourth order is, fourth order means y power dash 4 dash or 0, 2, 3, 4. The arbitrary constants means, that is, so we have to, we need the derivative, that is the number of time derivative required is based on the number of arbitrary constants present in a differential equation. For example, consider an equation y equal to a cos x plus b sin x. If you want to form a differential equation, this means we have two arbitrary constants. So, two derivative we require, that is y dash equal to minus a sin x plus b cos x, and y double dash equal to minus a cos x minus b sin x. So, this is equal to minus of a cos x plus b sin x. So, that is equal to minus y. So, y double dash plus y equal to 0. So, this is a differential equation of the solution of y equal to a cos x plus d, because here the second order derivative inverse, that means there are two arbitrary constants present in the solution. Therefore, in any differential equation, the higher order derivative is based on the number of arbitrary constants present here. Accordingly, in the question number 11, the option is D, that is there are 4 arbitrary constants in a general solution of a differential equation of fourth order. So, option D, answer 4. And in the 12, the number of arbitrary constant in the particular solution of a differential equation. Generally, particular solution means it is free from arbitrary constant. That means we are applying values for x and y in order to find the value of arbitrary constant. So, we have to eliminate the arbitrary constant by substituting a value, particular value, then only it is known as particular solution. Therefore, the answer for 12 is 0, that is option D. For question number 11, the option D, answer 4, and question number 12 also the option D, answer 0.